Claude Code wrote 14 of the 23 commands running on the Telegram bot I use every morning at 7 a.m. I didn't write those handlers. I reviewed them, tested them, and shipped them. If you're a solo operator wondering whether Claude Code is just fancy autocomplete or something you can actually trust with live features, I'll show you the exact repo, the exact commands, and the one time it broke my webhook because it got too clever. Most tutorials treat Claude Code like a snippet generator. I use it as a junior engineer that owns tickets end-to-end. I'm Lazar. I build automation systems for clients daily, and this is what it actually looks like on production. Let's open the repo. So here's what Anthropic will tell you Claude Code is. It's an agentic coding tool that lives in your terminal, reads your code base, edits files across your project, runs commands, and hands you back a working change. That's the technical definition. It's accurate, and it's completely missing the point for a solo operator. Here's the version that actually matters to you. Claude Code is a junior engineer you can hire for the price of an API bill. It doesn't ask you to paste snippets into a chat window. You point it at a folder, you describe the feature you want, and it goes and does the work across however many files that touches. Then you review, you test, you ship. That workflow is fundamentally different from chatting with Claude in a browser tab, and once you feel the difference, you can't unfeel it. Let me show you what I mean on a live repo. I run a Telegram bot that handles my daily operations. Inbox summaries at 7 a.m., calendar triage, expense logging, quick notes into my knowledge base. 23/commands total. 14 of those handlers were written by Claude Code end-to-end, not by me pasting suggestions, by me typing a description of what I wanted into the terminal and letting it work. Here's the concrete example. I wanted a /summarize inbox command that pulls the last 12 hours of Gmail, groups messages by sender priority, and posts a summary card back to Telegram. In the browser version of Claude, I'd get a snippet. I'd have to figure out where the dispatcher lives, wire the new command into the router, add the Gmail scope, handle the async correctly, write the formatter. That's an hour of glue work even if the logic itself is easy. In Claude Code, I open the terminal in my repo. I type a 2-sentence description of the feature, and it does this. It reads my existing command handlers to learn my patterns. It opens the dispatcher file and adds the new route. It creates a new handler file that matches my folder convention. It updates the Gmail service to add the 12-hour query. It writes the Telegram formatter using the same card style I already have elsewhere. 3 files touched, 1 new file created, and it tells me exactly what it did before I run anything. Then I test. I run the command in a dev chat. It works. I commit. Total time from prompt to shipped feature, about 11 minutes. That's the workflow. That's why 14 of 23 handlers on my bot came from Claude Code and not from me typing at a keyboard. If you want to see the kind of automation systems we build for clients where agents like Claude Code handle real production work with proper guardrails, head to BizflowAI.io and take a look at what we ship. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown lands in your feed, because I'm walking through the exact CLAUDE.md template next.